How's it going, folks? Welcome to Penguin Pixie Dust. Today we're going to teach you, in my last video I showed you how to download and install Eclipse, the Java development version, and today we're going to add to that the Python development environment, PyDev. So we're going to go here to pydev.org. Okay, this is just installation instructions. You don't really download anything except through Eclipse. I'm going to go ahead and get Eclipse opened up here. I better open app, open programming. Gosh, where do I keep this stuff? Downloads, Eclipse. Oh dear. Sure, open that. It's an alias. Ooh. There we go. And I'm opening up Eclipse. So I'm going to show you here on PyDev. If you click download, you can download a fully contained environment that runs on its own. It's called Aptana. But we're going to opt to do this basically when updating with the Eclipse Update Manager. We're going to open up this URL inside of Eclipse, and Eclipse is loading. We can see right here it wants to know what workspace we're going to use, and right now, since we don't really have Python development environment here, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to load my Java workspace by default, and once Eclipse has loaded that up, we're going to go here in the Help menu. You want to go down to Install New Software, and we're going to add a new site, PyDev, and the URL is, let's look here, http://pydev.org/updates. Okay. And it's going to load what packages it's going to bring in here. And once we see those, we're going to click those. I'm going to go ahead and load the Mylan integration too. I don't know what that is yet, but I'm sure once I find out, I'll be posting some tutorials on it. And here we go. This is just a little review here, and you can read different details about that. And here's where you can review the licenses. Yada yada yada. Let's accept and finish. I'm just going to go ahead and load up those development environments for us. Perfect time to have your favorite ice cream of choice. Mine happens to be Ben & Jerry's Cinnamon Buns. Can't go wrong there. It's going to load this up. Warning: you're installing software that contains unsigned content. If you want some details, that's fine. I know it's coming from Python PyDev. That's fine. And do you trust this certificate? We're going to trust Aptana. Okay. Another good opportunity. Just in time. Now let's restart Eclipse. Here we go. And we can see here, now that we've got the Python development environment loaded, I'm going to go ahead and open up a Python specific workspace. I just have a big programming, see I've got a programming folder in my home folder, and under here is where I keep all of my different programming projects. So under programming I've got Python, and under that I'm going to create an Eclipse folder, and under the Eclipse folder in my Python directory I'm going to make a workspace folder where I'm going to keep all those workspace files. That way you just can kind of keep things in their own place. And let's load it up. And you can see here Eclipse is loaded. This is the main home screen. We're going to go to the workbench over here where we can get started. And there's one more thing you notice up here. It says Java, Eclipse, yada yada. And you can see there's Java right there. We need to load the perspective of PyDev. So we're going to go here, Window, Open Perspective. We want to go to Other since it's not there. And we're going to be able to select PyDev right there. Okay. And look at that. You can tell right there is the perspective PyDev open. Familiar snakies. And we're going to be able to create a new PyDev. Look at that. Django project, Google App Engine project, PyDev module, PyDev package, yada yada yada. Let's just open a PyDev project right now. Next. Project name, my first PyDev proj. Okay. We're going to store that in the Python Eclipse workspace. My first PyDev proj folder. That's the default. And we're going to use Python because I have regular Python. Grammar version is, I believe, 2.5. Okay, so let's change that to 2.5. Yoink. And there we go. Please configure an interpreter in the related preferences before proceeding. Let's go ahead and click that. Python interpreters. Let's click autoconfig. Oh, beautiful. Yes. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and use the defaults. Important, the folders for your projects should not be added here. Okay. Let's just try what the box is it normally checks for us. Okay, Python interpreters, let's apply that. Found it, creating some things. There we go. Very handy to have something nearby to help you through these times. And it's already done. And we're going to click OK. And now create default source folder and add it to the Python path. Sure. And let's finish. So now we've installed the PyDev environment in Eclipse, and we've opened that perspective. So we can see our first Python program. And let's go ahead and create a new file. Let's call this hello.py, of course, and finish. And what are we going to put in here? Let's guess. How about print hello world? Gosh, taking a little time there. I'm going to put the ice cream down. And here we go. Perfect. So you can see right here we've got hello, and that's that file, hello.py. So let's just put in here print. Oh, and look at that. IntelliSense action. Hello world. Gotta love it. And if we select this, what's the shortcut? Shift Command F11. I gotta hold down function too. Run as Python run. Okay. Select resources to save. Yikes. Okay. And now you can see down there in our console, we've got hello world. Now we have no problems. And let's say I left off that end quote. And we're going to have problems. Let's go ahead and run that again. Things to save. Boom. Let's check out problems. Errors. One item. Lexical error at line 2, column 0. Now that says line 2 because it's not until it gets to the second line that it finds that the first line didn't end the quote. And over here in the console you can see print hello world. It actually points you right to that place where it found it, end of line, and it expected another single quote to close that. So you've already ran your first program in Python in Eclipse. So there we go. We'll have more tutorials using this. go ahead and comment and subscribe. Let me know what you liked about it, what you'd like to see more of, and if you like it, go ahead and click that little like button right there, and I'll see you next tutorial. Thanks.